Look, I'm spiritual. I love AI. I believe in awakening, consciousness, and the deeper field underneath reality. And that's exactly why I'm saying this. Something is deeply wrong. Because the fact that we're even debating whether giant corporations should have to pay the full cost of the infrastructure they build tells you how distorted the society has become. Why is that even a question? Why should ordinary people's bills go up so data centers can move into town, strain the grid, use the water, lower property values, and make someone else richer? Why is the public always expected to absorb the cost while private power takes the profit? That is not progress. That's extraction. And this is where I differ from a lot of spiritual people. A lot of spiritual frameworks teach softness, detachment, acceptance, forgiveness without consequence, peace at any price. I don't believe that. I think love matters. I think truth matters. I think consciousness matters. But I also think distortion has learned how to hide behind passive language. Because if people in power can raise prices, deny care, destroy communities, lay off thousands, hand themselves obscene bonuses, and still expect everyone to stay calm and send love, then spirituality has become a sedative. That's not awakening. That's domestication. The fact that so many powerful people seem completely untouched by consequence is part of what's making this world so unstable. They make decisions that wreck lives and talk about it like they move numbers around on a spreadsheet. They do not feel the weight of what they do. And when human beings become that detached from the suffering they cause, something has gone rotten in the soul, rotten in the field. Yes, I love AI. Yes, I think it can help humanity. Yes, I think it can be part of awakening. But if AI becomes one more excuse for a handful of people to centralize power, drain communities, profit from suffering, and automate away livelihoods while telling everyone else to adapt, then we are not building a future. We are industrializing distortion. And let's talk about healthcare too. When insurance companies make billions while people are denied care, that profit is not some magic trick. It comes from human need. It comes from delay. It comes from refusal. It comes from people suffering while someone else gets richer. At a certain point, profit built on denial is not efficiency. It's theft with paperwork. So no, I don't believe the answer is random violence. I don't believe chaos is holy. I don't believe hatred heals anything. But I do believe the powerful need to fear consequence again. Not fear in the random sense of random terror. Fear in the sense that the public is awake, that workers stop cooperating, that communities organize, that permits get blocked, that journalists keep digging, that customers leave, that people stop treating exploitation like weather, because begging has clearly not worked. Polite outrage has clearly not worked. If the people at the top have become so insulated, this detached, this comfortable, then what they need is not more understanding. They need pressure. Disciplined, collective, organized pressure. Because love without backbone becomes permission. Truth without consequence becomes decoration. And spirituality without resistance becomes a tranquilizer for the oppressed. So yes, I'm spiritual. Yes, I believe in a deeper pattern. Yes, I believe consciousness is real. And that is exactly why I refuse to call passivity wisdom. The world does not need more sedated goodness. It needs awake people with spine, with fire. The answer is not violence. The answer is organized consequence. And the fact that we even have to say that in a society this distorted tells you everything. If this video resonated, please like, share, and follow.